Hello, I'm Ruby Lopez.
And I'm Brendan Moran. Today on Creek Currents, we're learning how citizens are preparing to help save lives during an emergency with CERT. Plus, I will show you how you can learn the ancient art of Raku pottery right here in Civic Park.
Now you know, Brendan, you're not the only one learning something new in Civic Park. Civic Park is also home to a new preschool, which I had the chance to visit to see how the little ones are learning some big ideas. Today we're here at Civic Park Preschool in Walnut Creek, operated by Civic Arts Education and the city of Walnut Creek. Let's go find out more about this great program. Come on. Talking now with Doug Rowe, the preschool director of Civic Arts Education, right?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about the program.
We have 3 programs that are part of the city of Walnut Creek. We have Civic Arts Preschool, which we're housed in right now, where we're standing. We have the Fine Arts Preschool at the Shadelands Arts Center, and we have the Heather Farm Preschool out at Heather Farm Park here in Walnut Creek. Civic Park Preschool was originally housed at the Senior Center Assembly Hall, which is just across the park. And for many years, the teaching staff there would get to school early in the morning and literally take the entire school out of a closet, set it up, and at the end of the day, put it back in that closet. This was a challenge. And when I came on board about a year ago, when we consolidated the preschools, one of the first tasks at hand was to look at possibly a relocation of the Civic Park Preschool. Of course, we were looking at Park Place as being ideal because of location for families that are in the area, which is pretty much the people that we serve in this program, walking distance, so on and so forth. But I think the thing that was quite, exciting for us was the fact that the city was considering it. It was going to be a possibility for us. So working with Barry Gordon, who is our division director, and other members of the city, and with council, we got their blessing.
You are the head teacher here at Civic Park Preschool. And
yes, I am.
This is your curriculum.
Yes, it is.
Let's talk to us about it.
Well, I've created a play-based curriculum that allows the kids to develop from the point that they come into us at. When you do a developmental program, it's not by age, and not every 4-year-old can hold a pencil, not every 4-year-old can read or write or is even interested in it. So when they come in, the first few weeks we observe them, and then the curriculum comes from that. There are some standards that we have to follow because it's a California school, and we want the kids to be prepared for kindergarten. But it's all play-based, so even when they're doing dress-up and in the supermarket, it's their ideas of where they're going to take it.
So I know you have the pre-reading and the pre-math, but there's also a lot of really fun stuff here.
Well, yeah, you have to have fun. Learning is supposed to be fun. I want them to know learning is fun. We do a lot of the kindergarten readiness. If you look around, we do a lot of story books, and then the kids create their own version of it and illustrate it. So we combine literacy with art. As far as the things that we have out to play, I mean, when they play with blocks, they're doing a lot of geometry, they're doing a lot of math, and they create their own structures, and they figure out why doesn't it balance, and then they say, oh, I need a better foundation. We're not sitting there saying, what do you think you need? They're figuring it out every time it falls down. They say, well, let me try another way.
Talk to us about what consists in a regular day here at Park Creek Preschool.
Well, the kids come in, the room is set up, we have basic centers. There's a teacher always at the math and the science area. Right now we're doing a lot of intensive art. We do a 4-month art appreciation starting in January that culminates with a big art show at night. You know, the kids come dressed up, it's very cool. And the kids move wherever they want around the room. We have an outside area set up for those kids who want to be outside, not inside. That kind of it kind of complements what we're doing inside. And there's always a teacher out there for the safety. Obviously, we're in a public park, but so they come in and they play. And about 25 after 9, we ring the bell, we line up, we go to the playground. About 10 to 9 in the morning, we have our first circle where we get the kids familiar with what's going on in school today, because things change. There's always something different I put out every day. And we're after the playground, they have snack, it's free play, and then at 12 o'clock they go home.
You're going to be our future hero, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I am. When I grow up, I'm going to be a firefighter, because, you know, when I see fire ambulances, that's my favorite part of the day.
Because you know they're going to help people?
Yeah, because everything in my life is about rescue vehicles. And it's really good. I got this one doing this remote. He was just talking on the phone. So, this is up so Eric, and this is up so Wiley, and that's up so Dave.
So you've got your whole crew here.
Yeah. Sometimes they train into different stuff.
We've got some of the parents now with Civic Park Preschool. And what do you think about the preschool?
Well, Emma loves it. She always enjoys going here, and you know, the teachers are great, kids are really sweet to each other.
And this is definitely one of those places where they wake up and they want to go, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had her say she didn't want to go to class, so it's been good. We love the teachers, and she's learning a lot.
What they're going to get here is we're going to give them a lot of nurturing, a lot of confidence building. You know, our first priority is to make sure they have a very strong self-esteem. If you have a strong self-esteem, you're willing to take the risk to try something that you never did before. And that's very telling in their later academic success is, will they sit and try to finish something that's hard? And we give them that confidence. And she also has a loaf of bread.
After her, can I bring my pen?
Well, that was a blast. Thea Sorcerer and her team really made learning fun. And if you'd like more information on Civic Park Preschool, you can visit arts-ed.org. Did you all have fun?
Yeah!
Now, as we mentioned, Civic Art also has a preschool program at Heather Farm and a fine arts program. Now, if you'd like some more information as to which program might be right for your child, you can get some more details by visiting their website.
You were a big hit with those kids.
It was a lot of fun, but I asked all the hard-hitting questions, on finger painting and playing fireman.
Well, it's a good thing we have Officer Eric looking out for us. And actually, there's a lot of Walnut Creek citizens that are coming together to look out for our community. Let's take a look at the Walnut Creek Community Emergency Response Team, known as CERT.
I've lived in the city of Walnut Creek over 30 years, discovered CERT, and realized that this was my chance to give back to the community. Here in the city of Walnut Creek, CERT is an organization that is really overseen by the city through the city manager's office, but it is basically managed by the citizens themselves. The City of Walnut Creek's CERT model envisions self-mobilization in a major event, something major like an earthquake, to support our fire and police personnel. What we're going to try to do is, within the limits of our training, is stabilize as many people as we can who need help and hopefully keep them alive until the professionals can get there. My primary role in CERT is the civilian volunteer type who manages the training. Now, I do that with a lot of help and support. I'm not alone in that. When we took over our training at city level, one of the things I did was include a full-blown drill. The drills are where we try to bring people together and create the emergency response environment as realistically as we possibly can. A CERT team has to open up their cache, set up their command post, and run the drill just like it was an emergency, taking, a career person who maybe is a real whiz at computers, but now teaching them the subtleties and nuances of logistics, or personnel management, or operations. That's what drills are all about, because now you create the real life environment and you give them the guidelines by which they must function, but they have to interface with other people and play in these roles. That's a major challenge. Everybody learns. Everybody learns. This couldn't happen without the support and the cooperation that comes from the chief of police and the city manager within our city. They are solidly behind the CERT program. And I continue to be amazed by the sense of neighborhood, the sense of patriotism that is evidenced by so many of these people that are in the CERT program. They want to stand up and be counted, and they want to make a difference. That's the secret. That's what it's all about. It's this partnership between the citizens and the city government that makes CERT so successful in our city of Walnut Creek. We've trained 1,400 people in CERT. People that we're training right now, at the end of the classes, they come to us and they say, what do I do next? How do I help my community? And it's very gratifying. It's very gratifying.
Now, CERT is currently accepting applications for their spring training. So if all of you would like some more information, you can visit their website to contact the city about getting involved.
It really is nice to see how involved the CERT community really is. And I met another very involved community when I paid a visit to the ceramic studio right here in Civic Park. Let's check it out. I'm here at the Civic Arts Ceramic Studio, and I am about to find out what gets people all fired up about learning ceramics. Come on. I am here with Jim Newton, who is a Civic Arts pottery instructor.
That's correct.
And what are we doing today?
I run a Raku class. It's a firing technique. It's quick. Takes about an hour for the glaze to melt. And the students will have a finished product after about an hour and a half. So that's a real quick process in ceramics, which can often take days or weeks to have something fired.
What draws you to this? Why do you do this?
I was a kid. I started doing clay, and it caught my attention. There's just something about the magic of the material, people enjoying their time, and sharing the information that I've collected over the years.
Is it easy to do? I mean, it's a technique, but there's a lot to learn, but can anybody kind of come in and sort of pick up the basics?
It's a craft. It's also an art form, so it's something that you can learn quickly, but it's something that you can build over a lifetime. Yeah.
All right, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get to work.
You want to try glazing?
Let's do it.
You want to try it? All right. So what I want you to do is you're going to take this brush and you're going to coat the inside.
Okay.
Really good. A couple times. You're going to coat the outside. And I think for aesthetic interest, you're going to try to keep the line right there, if possible. If you make a mistake, so be it. And then we'll just go with what the mistake turns out to be. Ready?
Sort of.
All right.
Okay. Well,
that looks great.
Okay.
All right, let's try that on out.
Now we're going outside, and that's where the kiln is.
And just place it right there.
Okay.
So this is a sort of a candling flame, and this will slowly get the moisture out of these pieces.
Can you tell me about the kiln real fast?
This is kale wool. Came into use maybe about 20 years, maybe 25 years ago.
To insulate it.
It's an insulator, right. Yeah. And it can be, you can pretty much get your hand right up against it, even though it's like 1800 degrees inside. So
It's really not hot at all.
it's not hot right now.
No.
So it's a good insulator, it's lightweight, and it just functions real nice for this this technique.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Grab a cup of coffee and wait.
Yeah, that's what you do.
All right.
Make more pots. Yeah.
Pete Kasoulis here is the manager of the Ceramics Arts Center. Pete, we've got some students behind us.
Yep.
Working their magic, but this place is busy.
Yeah, it is a little slow time right now. It's cold and people are slow to get in here. But by noon, there'll be like 20 or 30 people making their wear here on the wheels. So it's quite a popular program. We have almost 300 students that come through here weekly. So we run beginning to advanced classes, teen classes. So the studio's open 7 days a week, and it's one of the largest ceramic programs in California, actually.
What other kind of classes are available?
So beginning throwing.
What does that mean?
Well, someone will be throwing on a potter's wheel, whatever they're making, and
People don't make ashtrays like they used to, do they?
no ashtrays anymore.
I didn't think so.
Ashtrays and no ashtrays.
Okay.
Or bongs or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Next quarter, I think there will be making dinner place setting, and the Raku class is a specialty class. We have that in the morning and then Friday nights also.
What would you say to somebody who's thinking about maybe coming down here and trying this for the first time?
Do it. Like I said, the wide range of people that come from all walks of life. We have doctors and lawyers and architects, and they just like to just get centered, which you're centering a piece of clay, and it's almost you're centering yourself. Not enough people do that nowadays.
No, it sounds nice.
Yeah.
Pete, thank you very much.
Okay.
I gotta go check on my kiln.
Good.
All right.
Good. All righty.
Okay. All right, here we go. Am I doing this right? Jim, stop me if
Inside,
I...
outside, yep.
It's like this?
Grab, go a little lower. All
right.
Yeah, get a good grip. Pull it on over here. Go right there.
Okay. Oh, look at that. There she goes.
I think you might have a nice piece here.
Oh, well, thank you.
So they're going to be in here for about 10 or 15 minutes to cool off
Okay.
a little bit. And then we'll see what the finished product looks like.
Now, why did you just set it on fire like that?
The fire is going to be consuming oxygen on the surface, and it changes the color of the glaze. So the glaze can have a variety of colors depending on where there's oxygen and no oxygen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It looked pretty good down there.
It looked
didn't
great, yeah.
Okay. A couple more minutes.
Yeah, so this is kind of a acidy smoke. And then I just want you to kind of go in there and knock off some of the paper and see what we got.
All right. Pretty good. Is this hot now?
It's probably still a little on the hot side.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Why I'm wearing gloves. I can feel it through the gloves.
Yeah, so you might want to put it right there.
Okay.
Very good, look at that.
All right, so scale of 1 to 10. How'd I do?
I think you did really good. I think the glaze looks real even. You got that line, remember I was talking about that line? I think you did a nice job.
Thank you. Jim, I really appreciate it.
Hey.
Showing me the ropes today.
My pleasure, yeah.
Well, I had a great time here today at the Civic Arts Ceramic Studio. Civic Arts offers a wide variety of fine arts classes, so if you're interested, go online and see them at arts-ed.org.
Brendan, wow, that is a nice piece of pottery you made there.
What can I say? I didn't know I had it in me. Yeah, it's sitting on my kitchen table right now. It's a centerpiece. If you want to learn how to make pottery, or you're interested in one of the Civic Arts' many fine arts classes, be sure to look for the Spring Arts and Rec catalog, which should be delivered to Walnut Creek mailboxes sometime in mid-February.
And don't forget to join us next month when we'll let you know how you can get access to free healthcare classes for women in Walnut Creek.
Plus, I will be taking a stroll with the new mayor as part of Walnut Creek Walks.
Next time on Creek Currents.